the shoulder safety video. We need to keep your shoulders safe. Now, if you have some impingements, I want you to just check your range of motion. Go through this whole movement, coming up through the front and out and around the side, and then reverse it. Figure out where that pinch might be in the shoulder, okay? If you have a problem coming this direction, there's a really good chance you're not going to have weights in your hands in this position. We want to make sure you have a default right here. You're always going to default, okay? If the pinch happens when you're coming out to the side or lifting from that position, there's a good chance you're not going to do anything with your weights out here. But if you have a weight and it's this is a 10-pound weight, we generally start at nothing smaller than 8 pounds because we want to build muscle. However, if we're talking about anything that's out on the limb, out here on the limb, and it's far away from the body, that's probably going to need a lighter weight. If you can get a 5-pound or a 6-pound or 7-pound weight, it's better out there than it would be with a heavier weight with your arm extended. Okay, so in this position, you want to be able to have your elbow lined up with your shoulder and press straight up. That is shoulder safety. This is not safe to go out and away from the shoulder joint. You want to be directly over top of that shoulder where there is support. And if you have 2 dumbbells, you want to be able to, in fact, I'm going to kneel down here so you can see, you want to actually be able to touch them together. When you touch them together, it brings that shoulder joint into a good spot. Again, if you feel an impingement there and it's better just to have them here and not touch them, then of course you're going to do what works for you, okay? But if you're ever out on a long arm or a long shoulder, you have pain, either lessen the weight or bring those in. You can always be here, those are biceps. You can always be here, you can always be here and here, right? We've got to actually build up the muscles that are around the shoulder joints before we attack the joint. When your muscles are strong, your joints can just be joints. They don't have to be muscles too. Does that make sense? So when we're building muscle around your shoulder joint, give it time, nothing less than 3 months to build enough muscle in the upper back and the mid back and around the joint to support the joint, okay? So email us at livingfiredup@gmail.com if you have questions, or you can put it in the Facebook coaching group and we'll answer your question there, okay? Thanks for watching.